Alright, YouTube people. Today, I'm giving you a video deck profile on Blue-White Miracles. That's right, with my favorite card, Mystic Sanctuary. Because fuck WotC, and fuck this toxic, cancer-ridden community. Anyway, 8 fetch lands, 4 Delta, 4 Flooded Strand. You can use any other blue fetch land, I just like Delta the best. The artwork's pretty good. 4 Mystic Sanctuary. Obviously, the only reason this deck works, probably. 2 Hollow Fountain, 1 Triome, 1 Prairie Stream, 6 Basic Islands, Innistrad Midnight Hunt Islands. They look great. 2 Plains, because I will always and forever play that second Plains, because fuck Blood Moon. 4 Opt. It works with Terminus. 4 Prismatic Ending, because why not? 4 Terminus. Look at that foil Terminus. I bought these right before we all got fucked over, so I was really pissed. 1 Path. We don't want Solitude. I don't own them, first of all. I refuse to buy any new cards. And it's like $60 anyway, and that's for a regular. A foil's like twice that, like 120 last time I checked, and I'm just not buying them. And this deck doesn't want to 2-for-1 itself like that anyway. You don't want to be exiling your white cards like Terminus because you can put them on top of your deck to fuck people over. 4 Counterspell, nice upgrade. 4 Archmage's Charm, obviously. 3 Cryptic Command, a card that you can't even play in the fucking format anymore because everything's too goddamn fast. And the aggro decks now are blue. And they can play free counterspells, like this one, and 1-mana ones. So you can't even play this card in the format anymore. The reason this card is banned is because assfucks cried about things being, quote-unquote, prisoner, a lock, the fabled lock that never fucking happened. And now it's based on a card that you can't even fucking play in the format anymore because it's been completely power crept out. A card that's been around since 2007, widely considered one of the best counter spells of all time. Can't even play it anymore. So that's great. Fuck this game. Anyway, 2 Force Negations. I like having it. 2 Brainstone. Nice utility, and it's kind of helpful, even though you don't really need it with Mystic Sanctuary, but sometimes it's pretty good. 1 Tragic Lesson. I was playing 2 of these before shit got fucked over, and it was always pretty good, and I could never figure out why nobody else played it. 2 Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. This should be 1 Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, but I like Teferi. 2 Jace the Mind Sculptor. This is the correct number to play in this deck. Enough said. 2 Time Raveler. It should be the 3rd Time Raveler instead of the 2nd hero. But hey. 1 Entreat the Angels. My favorite win condition of all time. Besides Teferi Emblem and Jace Ult. But it's up there. Also, Innistrad, or rather, Avacyn Restored Foil. Yeah, I got these in the Terminus right before shit got canned. Because at that point, I figured Uro was going to get banned. And honestly, I was a little Uro fatigued anyway. I like Uro, but it is kind of boring to play it all the time. Because it does the same shit over and over again. And it takes very little skill to actually leverage it. As opposed to a deck like this, that you actually have to put effort into playing and warp your whole fucking deck around. You notice we have no utility lands at all. We can't play them. We get screwed over by Alpine Moon, Blood Moon, Boil, and Choke. Very hardcore. But hey, that's still apparently not enough for the man-children who rule the community. Community. Air quotes. Community. Yeah. I don't know. This is the deck that I have in paper. I don't know why I'm making this video because it's not relevant. Unless Mystic Sanctuary actually gets unbanned, which it should be, because Cryptic Command is still almost an unplayable card. But it would just allow people like me who enjoy this style of deck to play the kind of deck that they actually like playing in the format, and not be forced to spend, $600 to upgrade their fucking deck. Oh, that's why it won't be unbanned, because it's a 50-cent common. Oh, yeah, it's all about money in the end, isn't it? Yeah, and it would literally cost me like $600 to upgrade blue-white to play what people are playing now. Although the deck is pretty shit, because it's just dependent on Chalice of the Void to do anything. I don't know how that's better than... Chalice of the Void is a much harder lockout than Mystic Sanctuary, and potentially doing a cryptic thing on turn 7. And people say you can pull this off on turn 4, but I've explained this before in my response to that dumb fuck Yama killer. If you do this on turn 4, without Uro specifically, you're never making another land drop, and you're never progressing your game plan. It is a horrible, horrible fucking idea to do that. The Cryptic Loop is a myth. It's a fucking myth. Most of the time, in a blue-white deck, you use Mystic Sanctuary to put back Archmage's Charm to keep drawing cards, and then you put back a Terminus to hit your opponent. And with as crazy as the creature decks are, I don't see the problem with this. Now when Living End can go cycle, 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 and Living End's the most brain-dead fucking deck of all goddamn time, especially when you put blue in it, because then you have Force of Negation to protect you, and you can do it at instant speed. You just cycle the creature, cycle, 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 up. Here's a Violent Outburst, fuck you. Your board is wiped, and I have anywhere between, and you can do this on turn 3, so you can have anywhere between 1 and 4 large-ass creatures on the table by turn 3. And you didn't do anything but cycle cards and then play an instant. It's stupid. Anyway, I'm done.